I got a little girl in trouble on purpose. I have a 1-year-old son, and we decided to go to the playground one day. On this day, a bunch of kids were there, among whom was a bratty 4-year-old girl who had a mean streak to her. My son, who didn't know better, went close to her and she just tells him, "What are you doing here? You're not invited here." I agree, I kinda didn't like my son being bullied, but I figured he doesn't understand these things yet and I didn't want to be one of those sensitive helicopter parents who shield their kids from everything. So I just took my son and we played elsewhere. Later on, I see that her grandma was there and it seemed like she's not one of those loosey-goosey grandma. So while the girl was close to her grandma, and it dawned on me I could bait her to be mean to my kid in front of Granny. So I placed my son close to her since I figured Auto wouldn't understand anyways. And it worked. She said, "You're not welcome here. Go away," and her grandma heard, and she got in trouble, and grandma said they now will go home since she can't be nice. She fought it, but couldn't do anything. Part of it I think Granny just wanted to go home lol. Ada. I'm sorry for the lack of clear communication on my part, but for those who say my 1-yo needs to learn boundaries, yes I do agree, and I do try to teach him. For example, he'll want to just grab other kids' toys like toy cars or balls when other kids fling them around, but I never let him touch it and communicate with him why it's important to not touch other people's things without their consent. For the girls asserting her boundaries part, as much as I am for boundaries, she was gathered in the middle of the top of the playground structure where kids access the slides and fiddle with marbles on the walls. So I don't really think she or her group should be asserting their boundaries or personal space when they're in a shared space and a supposed throwaway for other kids. And she was also doing it to other kids, not just mine. Hope this helps.